My my volunteer experience. To start with, I will talk about the first time I volunteered. So, at the age of probably 14, 15, I started my volunteer experience at the Boys and Girls Club. Now, at the time, it was something new. I wasn't able to work, and I thought volunteer would be something good on my resume to do before I actually get into the work field. So I stumbled upon um, being an LIT. Before I was an LIT, I went to the Boys and Girls Club quite often, so I was familiar with the facility and some of the things they engage in. So becoming an LIT didn't seem so different, really. I understood that I had more responsibilities and I'd be there for more of a work thing than more of a leisure and fun. But working there, I learned how to be a leader and facilitate activities between young folks. I was able to problem solve and manage my time. Most importantly, I learned what it takes to be in charge, to be given a task, and to be able to run that specific task. The next volunteer experience landed me at a place called Martha's Landing, which was a retirement home where they needed someone to become a bingo caller. Now, at the time, I didn't really have that many interactions with seniors and retired folks, so I didn't know how that would go. Now, obviously, I had experience with some of the younger folks, so I believe that dealing with the seniors would be a somewhat of a similar path. I realize that they're dramatically different for abundant of reasons, but it was a good experience because I was able to work with someone who had more experience with just life in general than someone who didn't, who had different aspects of life. I learned through some of their wisdoms how to better interact with other folks. Finally, I would like to talk about my volunteer experience at the Ronald McDonald Charity Home. Now, if you had read my section on my work experience, um, you would hear about the place called Canadian Tire Center, which was just the place where I ended up cooking a lot. And during one of my time working there, they offered me the chance to volunteer myself and cook and slash prepare a meal for the residents there. Now, at the time, I didn't even know that we had a Ronald McDonald's or that we were sorry. At the time, I did not know that we had ties with Ronald McDonald. So when I heard about this, I was very much surprised.